Back with more community highlights, we have DLN taking on Rhino Gun. This should be good.
This prison is in lockdown!
We are 40 seconds into this game, and Rhino has already taken a classic down. Settle in for a good one.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Guess I'm writing this one on my own. A head stomp just saved this man's life from the death barrier. The game just started, but these guys just can't wait to get to that box. Usually you get registered onto a list for that kind of thing. He misses every knife, but it doesn't even matter. This guy's clueless.
Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, not again.
I know everybody wants to see some high quality griefing, but I'm more interested in how the hell this guy threw 2 grenades at once. Now this is what you came to see. The DLN versus Rhino knife fight. Rhino upgrades first, and the world anxiously wonders if his team will take guns. This guy buys double tap and immediately starts cooking a grenade to kill himself for pack. Smart purchase. The ghost of tricky shots still lingering got Rhino spooked. Rhino with the accidental grief. Probably the best we can ask for at this point. This guy really fell for a Three Stooges move. You knew this was coming. Speaking of Three Stooges, DLN tries grabbing his gun at the last second and ends up pack-a-punching his other one. Absolutely incredible. Now with no guns and no money, he accepts defeat and jumps into the death barrier. Rhino somehow manages to get a spray down grief while lagging. How does this man keep stumbling his way into amazing things? A true grief savant. You know, Tricky Shot may be known for his knifing, but this man is known for his spray. Guess that makes him the Peter North of grief. The kid puts a nice grief on Yoshi. Griefed him again. Rough game for Yoshi. Just to taunt DLN, he jumps into the death barrier while he's got no money to upgrade. Is this guy's knife spring-loaded? Hell of a recoil on that thing. He's lucky that zombie was missing an arm. Man turns like a Mack truck. He claims he's 6'2", but that might actually be referring to width. Rhino pulls the trap after everybody has already gone through. His reactions aren't what they used to be. He could have ended the game right here, but for some reason decides to only block one side of the stairs. Finally stayed in his lane. So Rhino starts reviving him before coming to the realization, wait, this guy's totally useless, and goes for the more pressing matter. That lonely feeling of being the expendable pack taker of your team. Bet he's wishing he was on Mob of the Dead right now. Afterlife panel ain't working. Might have pressed that A button too early. DLN with the 360 ledge grab. Get this man into FaZe Clan. Not learning his lesson the first time, he again loses his gun going solo. Personally, we use a thing called teamwork. One zombied by Thug Terry? That's rough. When the bouncer doesn't fall for your fake ID. Get out of here. Looks like the executioner lived up to its name. He's lucky the gun wasn't named "Delete the game and stop playing because you're garbage." Hard to fit on a menu. A snake and a rhino. Just slap the Animal Planet logo on there and we're good to go. Just hope to God it isn't mating season. You gotta wonder how many controllers he goes through in a month. Must reinforce his Y button with a titanium spring. Really? A third time? This man has taken more guns away than the Democrats. DLN just wants his constitutional right to bear arms. I thought he didn't snake anymore. Must be leg day, working the glutes. It takes leg strength to carry the team. God damn, the zombie itself, just one zombie, 2 people. I want him on top griefs. Retroactively taking my advice, they employ some teamwork, and Terry gets to feel what it's like to lose his gun. Man finally got his gun, faking out Terry, knowing that cooking a grenade takes longer than the machine does. Though it cost him 25,000 points to get his pistol upgraded. It better be real gold camo on that thing. Rhino throws the meat, but the zombies just don't give a shit. That's Rhino Gun 64, I'm gonna grief his ass down. I don't think the down will hurt him too bad, as he currently has 30,000 points in a game of grief. Guess he came prepared to die a lot. Taking a max ammo right in front of Captain Killwhore himself? This means war. DLN gets that sweet, sweet revenge on the gun taker. This one's for the NRA. The last thing this man ever saw was a grenade bouncing off his forehead. So it's not just his Y button that's worn out. Looks like X doesn't work so well either. DLN gives Everlast his first down of the game. Well, it didn't look much better than the first one, but at least he meant to do it this time. DLN puts the one zombie on Rhino. The tides are starting to turn. He plays legit, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's down to just DLN, but he does call himself a 1v4 legend. This should be light work. Nice grief on Terry, looking good so far. So he pulls the trap on himself to suicide grief Rhino. Not the best tactic in a 1v4. Insult to injury, the last thing DLN sees is a zombie slapping the shit out of him. Finally, somebody pulls this move on Rhino. It's usually the other way around. Rhino gets to be the hero one last time, as he's the last alive. New trailer for Die Hard 6. Console lag? Guess he's on 360. Probably hasn't even heard of Xbox One. So Rhino has now beat King, Nike, and DLN. He better start entering games to Randy Orton's theme music, cause this guy is a certified legend killer. No copyright strike, please. Only one to ever beat them in court was a panda.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over. I guess that's one way to prevent being roasted on community highlights. Make the riders physically sick from your gameplay.